violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Victims of the Kia boys are coming forward. They hope by going public, it will prompt the city to do more to stop it. Bruce Harrison speaks with one car theft victim who is now fearful of parking downtown. That's where she works.
The trend of stealing Hyundais and Kias is robbing some people of more than their vehicle.
I'm scared to walk from that parking structure, and especially leaving work.
Wow. And we broke down the documentary created by Tommy G about the Kia boys. So shout out to Tommy G for, creating that documentary. Y'all go subscribe to his channel. But he really exposed the mentality of the Kia boys. And people think that they're doing this for money. People think that they're doing this because they're disenfranchised and they're impoverished. And no, that's not it at all. They're doing it because it's fun. They're doing it because they don't really care about anybody else's safety. They want to go for a joyride. Then they're going to take your ride.
I am very nervous. I'm scared. What am I going to find? What else is going to happen?
This victim asked us to conceal her identity. Someone stole her black Hyundai Elantra last month from a parking garage downtown. After nearly a week missing and 2 weeks in an impound, she's getting her first look at her car.
There was drugs in it. They took everything out of my trunk.
It looks like another hit by the Kia boys. Smashed window glass, steering column ripped apart, and signs of few people had a party in this sedan.
So y'all see they got the blunt wraps. They left it dirty. They got the blunt wraps, y'all. And we're supposed to believe that these people are disenfranchised and marginalized, and they're spending $5 a day on blunt wraps. These super geeked up gremlins are on demon time.
Teens take advantage of a design flaw to steal Hyundais and Kias for joyrides. Auto thefts in Milwaukee have fallen a bit from this point last year, from under 4,400 to just under 4,000 this year. But compared to 2020, thefts have more than doubled. We checked, and the garage where this woman says she's parked for years requires either a ticket or a pass to enter and exit. So now she's wondering, how did the car get out of the garage?
And the thing is, if the community came together and they started cracking down on this stuff, you've got almost 4,000 thefts this year, and they cracked down and they actually gave real punishments for stealing these cars, you would hear people complaining in Milwaukee, the community, they would say, oh, y'all locked up a whole generation and all they was doing was boosting cars. So you're never gonna be able to avoid the community making excuses for these individuals. And that's why I don't think that there is a solution to this issue, because for one, they're not gonna crack down on this crime at all. Okay. I guess the lawmakers, the prosecutors, whatever, they look at this as a victimless crime. They don't think that it inconveniences the vehicle owner in the slightest. They're like, well, good luck finding your car. And the reason why I say that is because when these dudes get locked up, just like we saw in the Kia Boys documentary, if you guys want to go check that out, go to my previous videos. I did 2 videos on the Kia Boys. When they get locked up, he said, oh, it's just a misdemeanor. So we're going to get out and we're going to do it again. So thanks to bail reform, criminal justice reform, and the quote unquote racist white supremacist judicial system, these guys aren't going to see a day in jail.
She says police are looking into that, as well as surveillance footage. She expects she'll be out up to $1,000 in insurance payments and to replace missing items. What's harder to change, I think I'm understanding from you, is just your sense of privacy and safety.
Correct.
After an event like this.
Yes. You're constantly turning, watching your back, even at night, locking your door. I check, every night. It's made me sick to my stomach and very depressed.
Reporting in Milwaukee, Bruce Harrison, TMJ4 News.
Right now at 10, dozens of cars are stolen in Milwaukee every day. A lot of them Hondas and Kias with a major security flaw.
New at 10, the story of one of those stolen Kias and how its owner watched it go viral online. Bruce Harrison live tonight to explain. Bruce.
Steve, Shannon, there are a number of impacts on people from these auto thefts. I'd say financial is probably the most obvious, but for others, there are impacts we may not have considered. For Carol McFarlane, this theft is so much more than paying an insurance deductible.
She was Gertie, and she was my pride and joy, and she's not anymore because the Kia boys or whoever.
That's Gertie in this TikTok video.
Tell me that that is okay to drive after that.
McFarlane is among Milwaukee's nearly 4,000 victims of car theft this year, many at the hands of the Kia boys. They're teens and underage boys stealing Hyundais and...
Wait, was that glider crying over her car? I thought white tears was the most powerful liquid in the country. Seriously.
Kias for joyrides. Compared to this point last year, thefts are down a bit, but have more than doubled since 2020.
Now in my head, I'm thinking that my car, my baby, Gertie, is out there maybe jumping a curb and hitting somebody, hitting an innocent person.
At her salon, McFarlane tells us Gertie was stolen.
She's saying the car. No, come on. You got to change your verbiage. It's the Super Gremlins on Demon Time.
From the parking garage at Potawatomi Hotel and Casino. After a few days, police found Gertie abandoned and battered.
No, I don't want her back. And if they do fix her and make me take her back, how safe would you feel after you watch this video of this car happen in a yard?
For days, the car sat in lots with broken windows in the rain.
She's going to have flood damage, and she's going to be reported as stolen. How do you turn around and even sell that? How could I, even with a conscience, sell that car to anybody knowing what has been done to her?
So far, McFarlane is out several $1,000s for insurance deductibles and items stolen from the car. She's connected with other victims online.
It's heartbreaking to hear everybody's stories of how much money they're losing because of this. Idiots.
She hopes her...
So the impoverished, marginalized super gremlins are now impoverishing everybody else. You cannot make this stuff up.
Her story may help save others the possibility of losing money, but also a friend.
Stop them. Stop them. Sorry. All right. I'm okay.
You did so well.
Thanks. I miss Gertie.
Now, Potawatomi told us in a statement that it's working to improve security and collaborating with police as well to deal with these situations in that part of town where car thefts are on the rise, as well as across our entire city. Steve, Shannon?
You can grow attached to your car. Bruce Harrison, thank you.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Anger and heartache at 37th and Brown Friday, the scene of Milwaukee's latest homicide. There, family learned someone shot and killed their loved one around 6:30 in the morning. How many gunshots do you think you heard?
Probably like 7 or 8. It's pow, 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 pow. In broad daylight, 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. It's still early. People still sleep. People getting ready for work. People got to go to school.
The super gremlins are up early and active. And this is Juneteenth weekend. It is despicable. It's a disgrace, okay? We went through Black History Month. If you guys have been following me since February, I was breaking down all of the atrocities and the abominations and the blasphemous behavior that was occurring during Black History Month by these super gremlins, okay? And I was on they behind. I was holding them accountable, but at the same time, you know, we kind of just, I don't know, like it's like we just move on from it, you know. But then now Juneteenth weekend, you know, rears its ugly head, and we have these super gremlins terrorizing the community once again. This is a disgrace. We have, as a community, straight disgraced any civil rights activists, any civil rights movement. We have, like, as a community, we have been set back decades, maybe even a century, by the behavior displayed by these super gremlins on Demon Time.
It's outrageous. It's too much.
One witness who lives here in the area of 37th and Brown believes the shooting may have stemmed from an argument he heard on Thursday.
You got too many people in the same area. And when you get people in the
That's the problem, big bruh. Adriel, too many people in the same area. What kind of people? I mean, this is the proximity argument, right? Too many people in the same area. No, that's not the issue. There's a few issues here, okay? One, sisters, come get your kids, okay? That'll solve a lot right there. I mean, how many of these sisters even know where their children are at? Right now, just look over your shoulder, right? Look in every room in your house or your apartment, wherever you at, and make sure you know where your damn kids are, okay? That'll stop at least 50% of what's going on in the community.
same area, sometimes people get on your nerves. But it's up to you to let that not bother you. It's up to you to keep it moving forward.
It was less than 9 hours earlier, police found 3 people shot at 16th and Burleigh. First responders took 2 people to the hospital. A third man died. Those like Adriel Hughes. What's your reaction to hearing that?
My reaction to hearing that is just too much violence.
Fed up with scenes like this. In Milwaukee, Hannah Hilliard, WYSN 12 News.
Police do not have anyone in custody related to either of these 2 shootings.
The culture of Juneteenth is felt across Wisconsin this weekend.
Oh yeah, we know. We're not only feeling the culture of Juneteenth, which, what is the culture, right? What do you define as the culture? We're not only feeling it in Milwaukee, but we're feeling it in Atlanta. We're feeling it in New York City. We're feeling it in Los Angeles. We're feeling it in Houston. We're feeling it in New Orleans. We're feeling it in Chicago. We're actually feeling it in Memphis. We're feeling it in Jacksonville. We are feeling it in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're feeling it in Michigan, Detroit, Michigan. We're feeling it in Philadelphia. Tell me where else, guys. Put in the chat, put in the comment section, where else we're feeling the culture of Juneteenth brought exclusively by these super gremlins on Demon Time.
One celebration in Kenosha drew hundreds.
A Juneteenth celebration to remember.
It's a really tradition that has came back to Kenosha.
In a city that's endured heightened civil unrest throughout the past few years.
When we came out of it last year, we wanted to have a great celebration for our Juneteenth here in Kenosha, so we reimagined it. We wanted the block party.
I know he did not just say reimagine. I swear all of these leftists, it's like they have a leftist dictionary, a leftist thesaurus, where they just repeat the same phrases over and over and over again. I'm sorry, bruh, but there's no way you're going to be able to reimagine these super gremlins on demon time.
And they delivered the food, the sounds, the smiles. Hundreds out enjoying the culture and spirit of Juneteenth.
Seeing everybody come out, have a good time, fellowship, have good food. All of the performances going on has been really good.
Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers also in attendance Saturday afternoon.
The spirit and the resilience of black Wisconsinites is just tremendous.
What? How? I mean, why do we even need to be resilient? What is making people be in, especially the governor, why is he so in awe about the resilience? Resilience to what? Resilience to who? Okay? This is just ridiculous. Like, they're not addressing any of the issues. Thank God the Juneteenth celebration didn't get shot up. But I'm sure if we just go around the country, we can definitely find a Juneteenth celebration that got shot up. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. It really is. Like, we need to stop with the partying, the cookout, the fun, and party and bullshit. Like, this is not working.
They're looking forward to a great future. Obviously, there's lots of things that are concerns to people about health care and education and so on, but
that's all. Health care and education, that's all people are concerned about. Are you serious? What about the Kia boys? No mention of the Kia boys by the governor. No mention of these super gremlins on demon time.
I just love the resilience, and we're gonna make some difference.
The meaning behind the festivities, boiling down to one overall message:
to celebrate, to recognize, to honor what has happened in the past, and to move forward.
In Kenosha, Courtney Sisk, WISN 12 News.
Gang violence and other kind of violence. So it is what it is.